Hello YouTube and welcome back to another review. It's going to be a quick one, try to keep it around 5 minutes or so. This is on one of the favorite knives in my collection. I've had this one for a few years. I've got a nice bevel on it. That's all thanks to them having a great edge geometry. And that brings me right into the name of this knife. This is the Boker Plus collaboration with Jason Stout. This is the model of his custom knife called the Lateralus. And you can see this one's number 332, and it is in D2 steel, and it's on bearings. G10 scale, steel on the other side. It's a fairly heavy knife. Steel pocket clip as well that's high polished, along with all the hardware spacers. That's all polished. The pivot collar has milling circles on it. Kind of hard to tell. And this knife is also a little bit scratched up and used. I do like this one. I love the fullers. Blood grooves, people call them. It's finger flickable from the reverse. Getting your finger in that channel. It feels great. I love this. It really reminds me of a Strider. I'll put up a picture of a Strider real quick. One of the Holy Trinity knives. And when you're looking at a Strider, you notice that the shape of the handle is kind of similar. The hole on Striders is smaller. You can fit one finger in a Strider. And whereas this, you can get 2 fingers in there. And it really locks in. It's kind of like balanced in that spot. And then I grab the knife comfortably, naturally, and my fingers land right on the jimping, right where they need to be. It's not aggressive. It could be a little bit more aggressive, honestly. My finger slips on it, but it's a good spot for it. Love this blade shape. Absolutely love it. I do like the shape of this sharpening choil or finger choil. It's too small for my finger. I mean, I can barely fit my pinky in there comfortably. It's a pretty small finger choil, if you want to call it that. I guess you could hold it like that and do some fine work, but I don't think that would be very handy. I usually just grab it here. That being said, I haven't carried this knife in quite a while, and I'm loving it. I've been playing with a lot of knives that I've received lately, and that being said, I'm getting another shipment. OK has been gracious enough to send me some more knives. I almost got a Strider SMF, one of the Striders. I almost got one, and it would have been a great comparison for this particular video, but they were out of stock with that model, which is real unfortunate. It was the flame anodized titanium handles with the little skeleton dude down here. It was pretty sweet. There's still a picture on the website that I saw, so I'll put up a picture of that right now. But they were out of stock on that one, so you win some, you lose some. Put this down for a minute. Get a sip of my coffee. You can look at the knife. It doesn't feel very flimsy. The plastic, well, first of all, you have to know that G10 is not plastic. It's got a lot of nylon in it. It's reinforced, and that makes it pretty strong. And it being just as thick as that steel scale that you see, there's no flexing it. You can't. You would end up cracking it before it flexed, which does save a lot of weight. This I do know that this also comes in a black stonewash version. where the blade and the side is stonewashed, and it also comes in a full metal, so there's two metal scales instead of one that's nylon. This was the only one available in the store when I bought it. I think I'd go for the full metal stonewash, the black stonewash. Although this silver does look pretty wicked. Maybe I'll end up customizing this eventually. It's a little hard to customize steel. It'd be easier if it was titanium. I know they don't make any aftermarket parts for this. You could get parts from Jason Stout for his actual Lateralus, which I know he no longer makes the Lateralus model. So he might just maybe have a few more parts laying around that you can modify to fit in here, like the back spacers and the pocket clip and whatnot. But that being said, Boker doesn't make this Lateralus model, and Jason Stout doesn't make a custom Lateralus either anymore. I mean, I'm sure you could ask him to, and he might do it for you. But as far as I know, he's moved on to other designs, and he hasn't made one in quite a while. In fact, the newest version that he's working on is a Hawksbill that kind of looks like the Lateralus, and it's got a full fuller just like this, same design, but it's backwards shaped plate. I guess I could put up a picture of that as well. Gosh, I'm going to be doing so much editing in this video. Anyway, I just absolutely love this knife. I love the blade shape. The belly just falls off of things as it's cutting through. It's such a big belly. The fuller is nice to play with. Oh, it's a little bit of a strong detent. The back flipper works great. No problem there. But when you try to get your fingernail in that little groove, it's not always perfect. But you can see I'm doing it pretty consistently. It's not the hardest thing. But it's no Spyderco either. I like the lanyard hole. I like the hardware. I like the knife overall. And I believe it was under $100. I believe it was even under $80, if I remember correctly. And it's just a fantastic knife. I can't say very much more. Yeah, I think that's gonna sum it up. No links for this because, like I said, they don't make it, and I'm not seeing anyone selling it currently. I think there's one website, but it's kind of dodgy. I've never heard of them, so I don't know if you'll actually get a knife or you'll just get scammed. So, if you want to go out and look for this, you might be able to find it secondhand. I'd highly recommend it if you can find it. Any of the models they make, even the one with the G10, I like it. And yeah, thanks for watching. See you guys in the next video.